Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Mr. DDG94 with another MyCareer NBA 2K gameplay. And today we are taking on the Chicago Bulls. This is game 4. Let's see if we can get this sweep and move on to the conference finals. Alright, got the tip like always. Let's start the show. I'm trying to break Derrick Rose down. Never mind, I'll just take it to the lane. Don't matter to me. I'll take it to the lane. I dropped Derrick Rose twice in this series. I gotta drop him before we leave, cause we walking out of here with this win, bro. I'm sorry. Sorry to all those Chicago fans out there, but we taking this win, bruh. We going home. And we finna head to the conference finals. I think the Washington Wizards made it in, so we're gonna be taking on Jackson Ellis. We're gonna be taking on Jackson Ellis in the conference finals. What type of what kind of story can you make out of that? Carlos Boozer playing defense. That's a miracle. Oh yeah, right here. I got this. He gonna get this post work. Bang. Can't guard me. Post game too good. Eight points. I need some assists. I need to get my boy JaVale fired up. Man. Let's go. I got this. That was a bad pass on my part. Right here. JaVale. Got him in the air. Come on, man. Come on, ref. Where the foul, though? Where he at, though? Where the foul? Oh, give me that strip. Damn. Hate the fact they recover so quick when you steal it from them. You know what? I think the Bulls in real life, they're going to be a problem. But I don't think they're going to be a problem like everybody expecting them to be. I still don't see them as a good team offensively. I still think they're offensively challenged. I do think they need to add some additional pieces that can play offense and defense. I mean, they ain't got to play. I understand this Tom Thibodeau and it's his team and his philosophy, but they need more offensive guys. Like, they need just some offensive guys like come off the bench. Like, you had a Kyle Korver, you let him go. They had some offensive players. I mean, I ain't gonna say Ben Gordon, because Ben Gordon, I mean, he was in a contract year. Anybody gonna ball out in a contract year? I mean, like, they don't have enough offense, and that's a problem. Because if the Bulls play a team like the Spurs will light them up. I'm sorry, but the Spurs will light them up. They'll play good defense, but the Spurs will still light them up. Because no matter what you think, the Bulls are still inexperienced. If you think about it, they're still inexperienced because they haven't made it past the second round. In so long. The last time they made it past the second round, Derrick Rose was the MVP of the league. Ever since then, it's been first round, second round, first round. and you lost to a team that had no playoff experience or haven't even been in the playoffs for the past since they haven't been in the playoffs since LeBron was on the Cavs. So that's saying something right there. I still think the Bulls are inexperienced as a team. They need that. They need. I feel like if they made it to the conference finals, if they made it to the conference finals, say Derrick Rose never tore his meniscus this past season, and they had to actually and they played the Indiana Pacers. If the Bulls played a team that was like a legit threat, like say the Indiana Pacers before, but like the Indiana Pacers or not the Heat, but like I don't know who would you say was a true threat this season in the East besides the Bulls, the Heat, and the Pacers. I think if you had to say one true threat, I'd probably say the Nets was probably a threat if they didn't have to face the Heat in the second round. If they didn't have to face the Heat in the second round, I could definitely see the Brooklyn Nets as a threat last season. Going up against the Bulls, yeah, they would have definitely been a problem. That would have been a good ass 7-game series too. But it's whatever. I mean, the Bulls to me, they still don't have that experience. They're still inexperienced to me. But I think adding Pau Gasol to y'all squad will actually, I think it'll help. I think Pau Gasol on the team will help because he's been there. He's been there twice. Actually, he's been there 3 times, but he's won 2 rings in the process. So I mean, it could be a good confidence boost for them because you got somebody who actually knows how to handle the playoffs. You know, when you're that close, how to learn, how to mature, and how to learn and get better. You know. But I feel like they still need some more experience. They still need some more playoff. They need some more veterans that's been there, that's been to the conference finals and actually made it to the NBA finals. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say that the Bulls need some pieces that's been to the mountaintop. Some players from the Dallas Mavericks of 2011. How about that? I mean, the guy say they picked up a Jason Terry or they make a trade to get Tyson Chandler from the Dallas Mavericks. Then I can definitely see this team going forward because they need some, but I feel like they do need some offensive power. I would say go after Ray Allen. I could see Ray Allen on the Bulls. I don't know why I can, but I can just see it. It looks like a good fit, especially having a Ray Allen on your squad because he come out, he can hit those big shots for you. I mean, the Bulls are not a bad team. I mean, regular season wise, yeah, they're gonna dominate, but when you talk about their experience, that's the thing that I don't see why people like fucking Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless and all these other ESPN, well, basically any sports columnist or reporter understand. The Bulls are still inexperienced. They still have not experienced that true getting over the hump type of scenario. They've never got to that point because like I said, they've been to the conference finals once. One conference finals appearance does not make you experience. You have to be there twice. A team like the Pacers, they're experienced. They have more experience than the Bulls. So if the Pacers and the Bulls met up and the Pacers actually beat the Bulls in a playoff series, it would be understandable because the Pacers have been there. The Bulls have not been there. They've only been there once. That's not enough. That's not enough experience to take you far. You have to be there more than once. One time does not equal. They have their experience. They know what they need to do to get back. They know what they need to do to get to the finals. No, because they've never gotten past the conference finals. They haven't gotten past the second round. They haven't gotten past the second round in the past 3 years now. So until the Bulls make it past the second round, go back to the conference finals, and can actually pull off getting over the hump, I still don't believe them going far. And that's why I've been saying that the Heat will be. That's why I keep bringing up the Heat. I keep bringing up the Heat. Why? Because they have experience. I'm going with teams that's based off experience, not teams that just look good on paper. You see why I'm not giving the Cavaliers their props? I'm not gonna give Chicago their props either. I'll give a team like Miami or Indiana their props because they've actually been to that mountaintop. They know what they need to do to get there. But yeah, that's the game. We take care of business. We sweep the Bulls. We're heading on to the conference finals to take on Jackson Ellis and the Washington Wizards. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.